Hey guys, real fast, what is enhanced stand your ground law and why do we need it so badly here in Missouri? Aaron Dorr with the Missouri Firearms Coalition. And folks, it's true, Missouri has stand your ground law, but it's weak. Currently here in Missouri, if you use or threaten to use your firearm in a justifiable self-defense situation, you're automatically presumed guilty in the eyes of the law. And so instead of us being innocent until proven guilty, we have to prove our innocence in court. That's backwards. Enhanced stand your ground law would fix that, just like dozens of other states have already done.
Enhance.
Just print the damn thing.
And number two, here in Missouri, you can only currently use stand your ground law protections on an appeal after you've been convicted by a radical Soros-backed prosecutor and after your life has been ruined. Enhanced stand your ground law allows us to assert those protections up front in a pre-trial immunity hearing. Folks, we need this badly here in Missouri. We're going to make it happen. Join the fight. Take a stand today. So how exactly will we fix this here in Missouri? Well, folks, the Missouri Firearms Coalition has bills being filed in the House and Senate that would address this problem in the following ways. Number one, we're going to give that blanket presumption of innocence to everybody here in Missouri. Again, dozens of states, red states, blue states have already done this. We need to as well. Without that, right now, the deck is stacked against you from the moment you defend yourself on the street because the prosecutors have all the power and all the money. And so what happens right now is they ordinarily will force a plea agreement out of a gun owner just because there's no other options for us. Mark McCloskey, thank God, is a man of means, and he had the power to fight back against Kim Gardner. For most of us, that would simply not be a reality. So number one, we're going to give a blanket presumption of innocence, which would force the state to prove our guilt in a court of law. Number two, we're going to make sure that extends to the threatened use of force, not just the actual use of force. There is no protection right now in Missouri law for the justifiable threatened use of force. Again, McCloskey is example number one. We will address that in this bill. Number three, we're definitely going to be addressing the issue of when and how a gun owner can be arrested following a shooting. The current situation right now, it results in people being arrested just because. The police arrive, depends on what county you're in. They see a person shot. They see a guy there, the firearm, hopefully back in your holster. And they figure, well, someone's been shot. Someone's been killed. We have to make an arrest. Somebody has to go to jail just because. And that happens all the time right now here in Missouri. Our bill would clarify that you cannot be arrested just because. You can only be arrested if there's probable cause that you actually broke the law. That's how it should be. That's how it is in states all across America. That's point 3 in our enhanced stand your ground law bill for Missouri this year. And finally, number 4, we will address how and when we can invoke these stand your ground law protections. As I mentioned, currently, right now, it's insane, but you can only use stand your ground law today on an appeal. That's after your life has been ruined by a Kim Gardner, George Soros-backed, psychotic, freedom-hating prosecutor. You've been convicted of murder or attempted murder. You're broke. You're emotionally destroyed. You've lost your job. Your neighbors think you're a murderer. And only then can you use stand your ground law on an appeal. That's bullshit. Our legislation would allow you to assert these protections in a pretrial hearing before the trial even begins. Your lawyers can walk in there. They can assert, Your Honor, yes, our client did shoot this person. Here's the reason why. This is the definition of justifiable use of force. And our client should be immune from prosecution under Missouri's enhanced stand your ground law. If the judge agrees, that's it. You walk immediately, not 18 months later after trial and after an appeal. You walk immediately. That's how it should be, folks. That's what this law would do. It's a phenomenal bill. We need it desperately here in Missouri. Guys, get involved in this fight. Go to joinmofc.com to join up today. Be ready. Session begins momentarily. This fight's going to go hot very soon.